gonna have to order something from the Lava.
I'm gonna use the restroom.
Sammy, you're in the bathroom more than anybody I've ever heard of.
I gotta take a dump.
Like a dump every couple seconds.
It's the holidays, bro. That Mexicans eat during the holidays. I had a dozen of tamales for lunch.
I can't use the bathroom.
There's beans. Y'all eat a lot of like refried beans, or is that like stereotypical?
Nah, not refried beans. That's stereotypical shit. A lot of pinto.
It go like one more hit, one more rhyme, one more riff, one more line, one more just to make it ride.
Gotcha.
Rush this shit.
I ate a lot of refried beans growing up.
Get rid of what's been
I had bean tacos.
color show. Everything seem black.
So all my mom used to make bean tacos.
Sitting around, letting them
Are they
down.
good?
Pick up the
Yeah. Sometimes she put some chorizo in it.
brewing. I figured it out. We royal, we needing the crown for what we infusing. I keep my head
Refried beans and that rice you get at the Mexican restaurant.
Beans and nopales.
You talk real quiet, Spencer.
Talking to me?
Turn them up.
I didn't think
No,
I
no, no,
was
it's not that I can't hear him. He just talks quiet.
Chill mannered. I think that's the best way to put it.
You talk chill mannered.
Not like talk chill mannered, but like
Yeah.
I'm just
Give
not
off
crazy.
Chill vibes.
Look, decisions I can't decide.
I
Got me stuck
appreciate
up at the red light. Thinking of suicide, cause the lows got me on edge. I still remember the time they only saw my complexion. Looking up in the mirror for more than just my reflection. I've been reflecting on live while I'm working on the double. Second they hit my line, they be connected with trouble. No, I gotta realize even pain will come with lessons. Mama said pay no mind, baby boy, no use a blessing.
Diversity.
I mean it like in the right use of the term, not no liberal ass Bernie Sanders
A lot of that happened when I started smoking weed. It just chilled me out a lot. I used to have like ADHD and be talking all the time and be crazy in school, but it's a little different now.
See the whole point on the cannabis issue. I just think it's people exaggerate when they say, "Oh, I use this shit because of the health." I think that's bullshit.
Not when you're Jamaican. That's a religion.
They like to smoke their weed.
No, that's not really dirty.
Rastafarians, hell yeah. That's part of their. That's part of their. Part of their diet.
Rastafarianism, yeah, that's a religion, but not all Jamaicans are Rastafarians.
No, I didn't say. Well, I guess I said Jamaicans, but yeah. Rastafarians, well, they believe in that shit is a cure for all.
Yeah, they think they
About to get canceled, dirty.
Can't cancel somebody like me, bro. It's impossible.
I think it's something everybody should try once. For sure. I know people say that about like acid and mushrooms and stuff, and I think that's like silly, but
Nah, I don't think anybody. You gotta be a certain type of person to do psychedelics. Nah, that's not for everybody.
well, like you watch those videos on like acid and mushrooms and DMT, and everyone's saying they saying, "Oh, you gotta try it one time. Everybody's gotta. If the whole world."
Yeah, because they don't want to be the only dumbasses.
Yeah, nah, that's just not the case. Because first of all, it's not for everybody, and second of all, it messes some people up to taking it one time. They don't ever come back the same.
Yeah,
They're off in La La Land, John Lennon. I mean, not John Lennon. What's that dude's name? Elvis or Elton John.
my pops was like that about weed. He just didn't hit him right. He said he smoked once. That shit ain't good. He's like, that shit ain't good for you. It can't be good for you.
Yeah, I know if you smoke it once and you say, you know, that sketched me out and I don't ever want to do it again, then you try it once.
Now you caught me smoking the devil's lettuce.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, man, you know I don't believe in that shit.
Devil's lettuce, that's a term they use to make Mexicans look bad.
Nah,
I don't believe in
I
that.
had always thought that I would never smoke, and I was always against it. I always told my friends not to smoke, and this, that, or the other. I tried it like one time, and I was just like, bro, this is crazy.
You gotta watch that Boondock Saints episode where Grandpa tries weed for the first time.
Uncle Rugged.
And he was like, man, they've been lying to me my whole life. You mean I could have been high all this time? He got so sad. I was like, that's messed up.
Anyone to be high 24/7 because and no matter how much people want to argue with you about it, like these heavy weed smokers, the weed is not good for you. Because first of all, it slows down your cognitive ability in your brain. It makes you, over time, can cause like brain stuff, but it affects your heart as well. And give people like seizures and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's why I try to get a seizure. Every time I hit that, I'm trying to have a little stroke.
I didn't know you get seizures from that.
Yeah, you can look at, so there's a lot of research on it, and like
there's a lot of people smoke, and you know they don't realize that it's gonna collect the THC from, you know, what you smoke. You don't have to cut the oxygen off to your brain to get high. That's what a lot of people do.
I don't need it, bro. The Bible says that not to take nothing that I just don't need
Alters
it.
your mind.
That's mind altering. Yeah, it messes with your mind. It alters the mind.
I think you're right with some people.
Hey, the apples are cyanide and concentrated, you know, forms. Everything's poison. The dose makes the poison.
Two cherry pits completely eaten will kill you with cyanide.
I just think it's silly when people try to use the whole health wise that, you know, they're bullshit.
Medically, it's not. It's proven not to be.
You like the high. You
Yeah.
smoke that shit because you like getting high. Just be honest about it. And a lot of people are like, nah, it's because of the health wise and all that bullshit. Get out of here with that bullshit.
It boosts serotonin. It makes you happy.
If
but
you were all about the health thing, bro, you would not only be sticking just with cannabis. You would be like a plant wizard. Like you be doing all kinds of freaking shit. Like not just cannabis. You know what I'm saying? You'll be drinking oregano teas every third day. You'll be drinking dandelion teas mixed with some other shit. So it's just I don't think that using that whole health thing is.
yeah, I don't agree with the health argument either.
You know, if you're about weed and that's your thing, good for you. Like that's cool. Just be like, I like the.
I never heard nobody say they do it for health reasons ever. I haven't met one yet.
I've heard.
Say, oh, I drink weed tea for my stomach, or none ever. Anybody just I like weed because
when you start talking about the Bible and all that, bro, that's the thing that they come up with, bro. Maybe you haven't talked to somebody but trust me, I talked to Chico about it. He said that. I got a bunch of dog. Come on, bro. You know, like I
haven't heard anyone
bullshit,
talk about no weed tea, but I've heard.
There's weed tea out there.
Yeah, Jamaicans make tea to settle the stomach.
Lotion. They're freaking your grandma
It
used
seems
to
like
that,
Jamaica's a cool place to visit.
Jamaica's
You gotta.
chill people.
There's an eye towel doctor in Jamaica, and he doesn't smoke weed or no. I mean, he smokes weed, but he doesn't give you weed as a cure for things. What he does is like, okay, you come to his house, you stay for the summer, and he diagnose you. He just feeds you an ITAL diet, which is like no meat. It's all natural, grown from his garden. And I swear he gets people healthy over the summer. You know what I mean? And all he uses is all natural ingredients, man. He just has you eating healthy. You're just detoxifying yourself by not eating all that crap you usually get in the States.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think cannabis has its purpose, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, and, for medicinal use and that. But the whole thing about just to escape from.
It's a cure for what you call it?
Arthritis.
No.
I know.
For they say people who smoke can't catch COVID, bro. That's why I smoke.
Hey, that's what I was gonna say. There's a lot of people that get COVID because they're smoking.
You don't want to catch COVID. You don't want to catch COVID. Then nicotine will help you out.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah. Nicotine. Why do you think the CDC is pushing so much right now for people to stop smoking? Because they're telling them that they're prone to getting COVID. And it's all bullshit. It's actually because they're not prone to get COVID, and the CDC wants people to get sick with that bullshit.
I don't know about that one, but the
I'll send you a document. I'll send you a documentary.
I'm sure there's plenty of documentaries about it, but that doesn't mean that it's a proven fact.
No, that's a proven fact. That is a proven fact. I can send you articles. I can send you a lot of things, dude. It's just how far you want to, if you really want to.
The smoking nicotine causes you not to get COVID?
Yeah. Google it.
I don't know. This sounds.
I know it sounds idiotic and stupid, right? Yeah, you would think the opposite. You know, like
Well,
smokers. bad
I
lungs.
smoke cigarettes, but I've had COVID in the time I've been smoking cigarettes. That's why I'm a little confused by that one.
You had flu-like symptoms, bro. That doesn't mean that you really had COVID. Do you know that the PCR
He had COVID if he went and got tested and he.
You know that, right? You know that PCR test gives you false positives.
I could have had anything, to be honest with you, but
No, that doesn't necessarily mean that you had the COVID. I mean,
I never even went and got tested. The only reason I
He did.
COVID,
He did air quotations when he said that, y'all. You heard him?
the only reason I said I had COVID is because 4 people in my house had COVID and I got sick like 2 days later. So
yeah, you could have had just a bad flu, brother. But
I had 150 heart rate and I had like headache with all the COVID symptoms, but the heart rate was just because I take medicine for heart rate anyways, and getting sick made my.
Ronald Reagan was the devil.
hell no, Ronald Reagan was not the devil.
Oh,
That was out of
funny.
nowhere.
Ronald Reagan was a badass president, dog. Did he do some stupid shit? Yeah, like ban fully automatic lowers. Yeah, that's freaking
Chicago
tyrannical shit.
typewriter.
Other than that, Ronald Reagan was a pretty cool president, bro. He legalized 3 million Mexican immigrants. No other president has done that since him.
Oh, it's his biggest. Never mind.
You were gonna say that was his biggest mistake, Sammy?
Yeah.
I want to take a glimpse at your recommendeds on YouTube.
You're not lying. Hey, I used to watch that Alex Jones dude on YouTube all the time. And this was like when I was younger. I used to watch him all the time. And I was like, this dude makes sense. Like, this is.
Hey, he had me on that Walmart conspiracy shit. Remember when they were doing construction on Walmarts? I was like, oh shit.
And then I got older and I seen his videos pop up one time and I watched it and he's putting tinfoil on his head and saying
I don't want
the aliens are gonna come down and get us all.
You saw one of his skits, bro. You do understand that he was just being comical about it, right?
Nah, I didn't. I never heard that. I've always heard that was the way he is.
No.
He was talking about Hillary Clinton was coming down as a demon from hell to eat the babies and.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. They're gonna eat your babies.
One of our children children. The whole Democratic Party is bathing in the blood of our children. I was like, what has
Hey, well,
happened?
think about that though for a minute. Think about that. The whole Democratic is bathing in the blood of the children. Do they not support and stand for abortion?
That is true. That is true.
Trust me, Alex Jones is not being scripted. Like he's not. Now you're getting on some Q shit.
No, that has
You,
to do with you. That has to do with facts. Those are facts, brother. Here goes a crazy fact for you. Over 70 million Americans have been killed since Roe v. Wade. That's a fact. It's not a conspiracy theory. That's a fact. That's blood. So are they bathing in children's blood? Hell yeah, they're bathing in children's blood. They've been bathing in children's blood. That's
Yeah,
true
the
shit,
abortion
man.
the abortion deal is messed up. And I don't really get into politics anymore because people just want to, it divides more than it does anything, but I don't know. There's some topics like I just don't see how people argue on.
Look, bro, that's the thing, dude. I get where you're coming from and everything about politics and all that, and it's true, bro. But I guess that's why conservatives lost so much ground in the last, 20 years because of that train of thought. You know, it's just, and Democrats won so much. Now we got drag queen story time for our kids. Now we got grown ass men feeling like women and taking women's sports. Like, don't you find it ironic that the feminists are against the patriarchal system?
that's women's fault. Cause they want to act like they can do anything a man can do.
Yeah, you got it. It's true. But listen to this. And isn't it ironic that they were so against the patriarchal system that now patriarchs are going to their sports and dominating them? Men who have a mental problem that they feel like women. It's stupid, bro. It's like, dude, it's like, what the hell? I feel sorry for women, bro. I feel sorry for these young ladies that freaking train so hard, bro, with their diet and just routines and dedicate themselves
So many things wrong with that statement.
and here comes this 300 freaking 200 something pound muscle freaking guy who thinks he's a girl and just straight up just dominates the sport, bro. Like damn, like taking scholarships away from women now and freaking in first place what's his name, winning competitions, and women are like, oh shit, what's going on here? What do you mean what's going on there? That's what you wanted. There goes
We
your
live in a crazy world. We live in a crazy world, but that's the deal is arguing changes nobody's mind. That's the I stopped a long time ago.
I think it's just already set in stone. It's already set in stone, Spencer. I think there's nothing we could do already, bro.
I mean, maybe it's a positive thing. Maybe it'll stop being, separated, divided, and sports will become a person thing and not a woman's and men thing.
Nah, but it should be a
Can't be like that.
It cannot be a person.
Yeah.
It's what it is now. It's what it is now.
It's not right, bro. It's not right.
Why not? May the best person win. The women are we're gonna find out how we ever gonna find out what women are better at than us if we divide it like this.
Nah, bro, I don't think. Nah, bro, that's not right, bro. We're taking something that women could show their strength as women,
Yeah.
and now men are coming in there.
Yeah, as long as we don't meddle and do better than them at it, right?
Mental problem men are going in there and they're taking all the shine and glory for these hardworking women. That's not cool, bro. Me as a father that has a daughter, I don't think that's cool. Not right. How come those men don't stay in men's sports? Because they don't excel. They have to.
Women don't think it's right either that are in the sports, but they're not allowed to speak out against anything because the media will shut them down.
That's sad, bro.
They're the first one to scream equal rights. Unless we're competing.
Sure. It is true.
I guess it backfired.
They don't know what they have when they lose it.
It's true. We live in a crazy world.
Look, we're doing a good job of exposing. We're just blocking everything, bro. I think we're doing a good job. Those guys are going to the city councils.
That's what blows my mind. Everybody is always, on this side or that side, all the way down to this damn gender. Why can't we just be people? That person's better at that than I am, whether they're male or female.
Problem is that you have men that have changed into women start coming into women's sports, and they're all going to be winning over the women.
That's what I mean. If there wasn't no women's sports, it wouldn't matter what he wanted to be.
Rights until stuff like that happens, but
that's my whole point. Like,
I mean,
just make it a person sport. Make it the human swimming team. You know what I'm saying? Why it got to be divided? Because it's if they're gonna.
Sammy, like, put all this stuff on there. I gotta go.
Where the hell am I?
Great.
If you have a human swimming team and you want to win, which gender are you gonna be putting on your team?
That's what I'm saying. But see,
it's just gonna be all men teams, and there won't be any women's teams.
There'll still be women in there. They might not win as much.
It'll be the losing team.
But then, you know,
you get the participation.
Yep. Yep.
It's crazy. I guess you're right, Spencer. I need to be a little bit more like you, bro. But I'm not. Sometimes I just can't help myself.
It is what it is.
That's because Spencer's.
I don't care about none of that. Because all that's just a scam to get your ass to go spend some money anyways.
Again, I think that was kind of like, it was almost like when I started smoking weed. It wasn't just the weed, but it was like when I started smoking weed, I was just like, I kind of relaxed a little bit, and I was like, there's arguing really just does nothing. I mean, I argued with so many people over political stuff and PlayStation parties and everything. It's just like, did any person's mind ever change the whole time we were arguing? No. So what was the point of even not getting mad and arguing?
Lost peace.
Nobody changed their minds except getting mad at each other and changing their opinions on each other.
Yeah, you can't put this in the crate. You already filled it.
That's the thing I tell it, you know, like I said, if we've been friends longer than a year, we could be friends forever. Because you pretty much know everything, how I feel about everything by now.
Yeah.
And you cool with that. Yeah,
That's not to say that as like a Christian or something, there's not some things we shouldn't speak out against. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I'm not gonna sit around and argue with people about things they think differently on than me.
Especially Alberto, he's a crusader. He'll take you out.
Yeah.
You know what it is with people like me, dog? I'll tell you what it is. When you go hard on stupid shit that I was willing to die over just stupid shit, and then your eyes are open, and then now you have something that you think is that you hardly believe in your mind and in your heart that's the truth. Like I think about, you know, Yeshua, Jesus Christ, and his father, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, I stand my ground on that hardcore, because back then it wasn't about that with me, bro. Back then it was about, you know, oh, it's just gangs, dude, gang banging. That's my life was about that, bro. And I don't know, call it a character trait or whatever, bro, where you just, you write hard for whatever you believe in, but it's just, you know, like I said, we're not all the same, bro. We're not all the same. And it's just,
yeah, I feel you on that.
I don't know how to put it down, bro.
I meant to ask you, by the way, what did you say your Chico was talking to me a little bit, saying y'all were like Hebrews or something like that? What is your denomination in?
I used to be a Pentecostal, bro, for many years, and then I became a Hebrew Israelite. I'm a Hebrew Israelite, bro.
Is that the same as like a Messianic Jew, or however you?
Nah, he's like
Christians, yeah, like
Alberto and Chico.
Christians, yeah.
Alberto and Chico be on the streets of New York screaming, with the megaphone, telling me, Brother Chico, read me a verse, and then he'll go and say that, and then he'll argue with people walking by.
Because them cats right there, those are black Hebrew Israelites. I'm not nothing like that, bro. Those guys are wrong, dude. They
Yeah,
calling white people
like the Black Panthers.
Yeah. That's black separatist religious movement shit.
Oh, so you don't believe in melanin is the gift of the gods and you're sacred for your melanin?
My grandmother, my grandmother could tell you anything about the Bible you wanted to know. So I hear a lot about like the religion stuff. Like I know what, I don't mean to say it like this, but I know about y'all's deal a little bit.
Okay.
I was gonna say like I know who y'all are, but it's not like that. It's just I've heard about.
I understand, Spencer.
Yeah.
It's all good, bro. I know what you're trying to say, but I'm not. Just don't confuse me with black Hebrew Israelites. Nah, I'm not black.
Do y'all
That's
believe that?
Hit you with the donation. But
Do you believe that Christ died on the cross and rose from the grave?
Yeah, I believe that. I believe
Okay.
that Yeshua died at the cross and rose from the grave at the third day. Yup, I believe that Yeshua. It's
so you do believe in Easter?
I don't believe in Easter. I believe in Passover. Easter is a pagan ass holiday.
Oh, okay. Y'all call it Passover. Okay.
I was asking my grandmother about that the other day, and she was telling me, or it was my dad actually, and he was telling me like most of the, I don't know how you pronounce Messianic Jews or whatever, believe in that Christ didn't rise, like he is yet to rise from the grave.
Okay, I know what. Okay, so this is what your pops is talking about. Your pops is talking about Judaism. Your dad is talking about Judaism. I'm not in Judaism. I'm in the Hebraic roots of the Christian faith. So,
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? The Christian faith, the roots of the Christian faith are Hebraic, and most Christians, they just got stuck with the Roman and the Greek side of Christianity. But when you dig a little bit deeper, you find that the Roman and the Roman Empire corrupted what we know as Christianity. It got corrupted because it was the big ass empire, and they had to be all inclusive with a lot of religions, and that's why Christmas, they Christianized Christmas, they Christianized Easter, like all that is Nordic Viking holidays, bro. They have nothing to do with Christ. Christmas has nothing to do with Christ. He was not born in December. The Santa Claus and the tree and all that bullshit, that has nothing to do with the Messiah.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not.
No, that's an American thing, bro. That's to spend money. That's all government right there.
Yeah. The whole Santa Claus and presents thing.
Yeah, man, that's just to spend money, man.
But even now,
raise the economy a little bit.
Yeah, even now in America, bro, they separate. You know, I used to be a Christian where I was like, hey, put Christ back into Christmas. That was me, bro. That was me. But when I discovered the truth, when I saw the roots of that, I was like, wait a second, man. This is
that's
pagan, dude.
It's all about trying to appeal to everyone. Not everybody believes in the same thing, but we all like to celebrate at that same time.
Yeah.
So they're just trying to appeal to everyone. It's about money. They don't care about your religion.
But here's the thing. Yeah, you're right, Dirty. But here's the thing. The God of the Bible, at least the Judeo-Christian God, he's a Hebrew God, and he's God of the Hebrews. Like the entire world is creation. We're all creation, but not the entire world is sons of God. Not everybody is a son or daughter of God. You're only a son or daughter of God if you're born again. If you are born again through the faith. Then he becomes your God and you become his people. And that's a message that I think Christianity lost already. I think Christianity went woke. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Christianity went woke, and now they want to be all inclusive. They don't preach about hell. They don't preach about your life, change your life, say no to your flesh, live a holy life, a set apart life, because that's not a message that sells, dude. Pastors do not make money with a message like that, and they have become whores, bro. They have prostituted the gospel. They made a nice gospel. You're gay, it's okay. You could be a Christian. You're whatever you are, bro. Whatever rocks your boat, it's okay. It's good. And that's not true.
Come all, he accepts everyone.
That's not true, bro. It does. It's true that you could come as how you are, but homie,
Yeah.
you gotta learn the commandments and make changes in your life. You just can't stay like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's the
That's
thing.
I don't know, but y'all better keep your eyes on Korean Jesus because he's whipping all the Jesuses. He whipping all the ass right now. Korean Jesus is swole. Yo, you think I'm playing? Google Korean Jesus. Tell me if that's a dude. He wasn't getting nailed to no cross.
But yeah, but
All
give me a second. I'll be back.
right, all right.
Wait, is that a real thing, Korean Jesus?
Yeah.
I'm searching that up.
Yeah, there's a lot of churches that have lost the way for sure. I agree with him on that, but I don't think.
You know how it goes. It's cool. Like the thing that stopped people from killing each other left and right was accepting that other people believe in different things. Like just because your beliefs aren't mine, don't mean I'm going to burn because I don't believe in what you believe in.
He makes it kind of sound like if you're not what you know what I'm saying, what he is, and it's the wrong thing to be. But I don't know. I don't think that's the way it is.
Nah, I disagree with that. It does. That's how it is. That's how it is every religion, man. If you don't,
I think. Well, it's not like that in every denomination.
that's what he's saying is wrong, though. That people don't feel like they got consequences anymore.
Well, there are consequences for sure, but I don't think you have to be one set denomination to be able to go to heaven. You know what I'm saying? Like there's hundreds of denominations. I mean, there's a whole chart full of denominations you can go and look at. That's saying that if the other, let's just say 99 denominations.
Man, the ancient Greeks contemplated over these questions thousands of years ago. Look where it got them. I don't know. It's kind of an empty ass subject.
I think when you start thinking that if everyone else isn't like you, that's when you start going off the path of being in the right type of thing.
I'm at the Navy base.
I'm at A2 bottom left.
Whoa, I almost fell in the water. No.
Both my uncles are preachers, and they were a part of the Methodist Church. The Methodist Church started saying that they were gonna allow, like they were gonna stop preaching on the gay subject, like not gonna be saying that it's wrong to be gay. And the bunch of people left the Methodist Church, like a lot of the churches, because
Not bad.
there's gay people that are in both of my uncles' churches, and they understand, they come in with the understanding that it's not condoned by the church. You know what I'm saying? Like what they're doing is not right, but they're still allowed to be there and decide to make changes and stuff. And but the Methodist Church has decided to stop saying anything about it. So they had like a whole bunch of churches leave across the United States.
That's crazy.
Methodist and Baptist Church are both a denomination that when all these old people that are around right now that are in the church die off, the Methodists and Baptists will fall away.
Really, I mean, this is gonna be around for a while, like anything else. But we'll be long gone. See what happens. What comes from it in the future.
Yeah, I'm non-denominational. Like I don't believe that there's any, like other than what's in the Bible, I don't believe there's any certain set of rules you have to follow and stuff like that. But yeah, like the Methodists believe you have to, when you're baptizing someone, you have to say, in the name of the Father, the Holy Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, they have certain things they have to say, and the Baptists believe something different, Catholics believe something different, Protestants believe something different.
I seen a story recently. I don't know what kind of church it was. I forget the details. But a preacher he was baptizing people wrong for the last 20 something years.
Yeah, and
He
that's
was
so
just,
silly in my opinion.
and he was just saying like he mixed up one word, and they were like, well, all those people never been baptized. They have to get
Yeah,
baptized.
that is where the church has completely lost the way when stuff
Wow.
like that starts happening. In my personal opinion.
I remember seeing in the stories that Jesus was hot when he seen that they were taking donations, and he kicked over shit. And he's like,
Yeah.
this ain't what this is supposed to be about.
Unfortunately, unlike back then, nowadays you can't own a building or property without taking up tithes and offerings, unless, I mean, that's how people donate. Otherwise, there would be no churches.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I always said it, man. Religion is a great thing. It's what keeps a lot of people from doing the evil shit that comes to mind. You know, and fear something. They have to fear something. They don't fear nothing. And when it's done right, it's great. But it's so easy to manipulate people.
Yeah, I know what you're saying about the money thing too, because there's a lot of churches that are just all about the money, like huge churches all across the United States that are like they literally have churches in almost all the states and stuff like that. It's crazy. The pastors are flying around in private jets all over the place, and
I'm gonna make a weed religion.
What are
yeah,
you gonna call it?
probably get some people in there.
What would you call it, Dirt?
Oh no, I think my daughter's crying. I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. I found a welder's helmet. Wonder how much that's going for. I found a 50 cal suppressor, so 50 AE.
Are you guys in the other server?
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone in here been a Catholic?
Yes, I grew up Catholic my whole entire life.
Okay, tell me about this because I have never understood, you know, with what's in the Bible and everything, you know, telling you to watch what comes out of your mouth, or in the Old Testament talking about cutting out your tongue and stuff like that. Why do Catholic people find it acceptable to just sit around and cuss in church?
I don't know. Nobody ever cursed at my church.
Oh, okay,
I was about to
okay.
say, when do people curse in church?
Because I've been to like two or three. I had I was working in a floral business for like a year, and we had to go to churches all the time for funerals to drop off flowers. Every Catholic church I have gone in, there's people just sitting around cussing, like casually, just in the pews. And I asked my family about it one time, and they were acted like it was normal, like that was just something that usually happened in the Catholic Church. So I didn't know
No, our church
what the
was
deal is.
super respectful.
It's crazy. What do you, after not being a Catholic anymore, what do you think about the Catholic denomination?
Corrupted.
Okay.
I know they were like, what really did it for me was when my pops passed away, and they told me that he couldn't get into heaven unless they did the ceremony, and they charged us like $5,000 to do it.
Hmm.
I was like, really?
And that's where churches are just so wrong. So wrong.
Corrupted.
That's really why we switched to non-denominational. My family is because stuff these made up rules that doesn't say anything about that in the Bible or nothing like that. It's just so silly.
And then, like me, if it was up to me, I'd have been like, you know, we'll bury him on our own. We don't need your ceremony. But my mom, no, she's not gonna get into heaven. She's really big on religion.
Yep.
It travels all the way, se mete hasta acá dentro tu bulk carrier. It goes from here all the way to here.
Crazy. I can literally ask. My grandmother knows more about all that stuff than anybody I've ever heard of. Like a history channel almost.
Oof. I got a bunch of loot out of there. I got 2 suppressors for the 50 cows. Now we just need a 50 cow.
Yeah.
With the magazine.
I put one in Sammy's box with a magazine.
I have my own box.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And I had put one in Sammy's box with a magazine for it.
It's in the rear. So when you put your magazine, you don't have to do this no more. You don't have to do that. When you put your magazine, all you gotta do is just hit it right here.
Who's your dad talking to?
My uncle.
Oh,
He just got a new gun.
That's called. So you would have one in Canada or no? Si hubiera un magazine aquí cargado, ya le han metido uno en la recámara. They'll be around in the chamber. Yeah, it's right here, right in the chamber. Hey, that's what we're in the chamber. So this is it, bro. The rifle. Now you just gotta hacer lo que te dije del cine casket and yeah. So you got a few rifles, bro.
Korean Jesus was swole, huh?
Korean Jesus is swole. He'd probably pick up the
And you know he knows kung fu.
I show you how I can, right?
Heck yeah, he knows kung fu.
And I'm not saying my way is like, oh, this is how you have to do it. This is how I can. You know, there's people who are very meticulous when they clean the rifle. But there's nothing wrong with doing like that. I used to be one of them, bro. I used to do everything you want. I used to take all my guns, bro. All of my guns at the same time. Just put a podcast with music.
this dude, I never met him, but he was from my state. He played baseball with one of my friends, and he sent me a Snapchat one day to add him and look at his stories. It's like a year or two ago, he got on a plane and flew to California to be. So the reason he went to California was because he was posting pictures of his dick on social media, and like Pornhub, like, and browsers and all them messaged him saying like he had a huge, you know what I'm talking about? And they
He
want
got a job.
yes, like come out to California. And now he posts pictures of like the hottest chicks naked on his story all the time, like just going crazy on him, like you wouldn't believe.
That's funny.
Like, how in the world? I just seen one of those deals pop up on my Snapchat. That is crazy.
That's how I had to delete Snapchat.
That is crazy, crazy, crazy.
I used to get some crazy pop-ups.
Yeah.
I mean, those ads, they They go through references of what you recently visited.
Nah, it'd be someone you follow.
Not on Snapchat. They do on Facebook, yeah. Snapchat doesn't do it.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
my Facebook clean. I'm good.
Facebook, I'll be talking to y'all, like let's say we were just talking about the Bible, and I'll go get on Facebook, they'll have ads on there for the Bible.
Oh yeah,
I have nothing about it on Facebook.
Facebook's always listening on every device.
That is sketch, like that is stupid sketch.
They listening.
They should not be doing that crap.
You gotta watch that Netflix documentary on social media.
God,
That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. All they do is break it down. Like they got like a team who works at Facebook, and they're on your account, and they're doing shit targeting you to make you be more
Is it the one with the family? Dirty? Is that the one you're talking about?
I don't think so. No. This was more like it was like dang, I don't know how to explain it. You got to see it. I lost the base. Where's the base? Oh, there it goes. Dark as hell.
I was gonna build a few more boxes before I got off.
Yeah, I gotta get up early tomorrow too. I can't stay up too much longer. Wanted to go shoot some people, but I don't want to lose my shit. I got a whole bunch of stuff now.
I'll probably check
Hey,
around
I
tomorrow.
got school tomorrow.
Yeah, that's always fun. I'll tell you what though, I hated school the whole time. The whole time I was there, I hated school. And then as soon as I got out of school and went to college, I wanted to be right back in school.
I don't
I was
hate
tough.
school.
That's good. Because I hated it with a passion. And then immediately, as soon as I left, I wanted to be right back at school.
Man, I dropped out in the 7th grade. I had to go to military school. That's where I got my education.
Yep. Would they teach you like a trade?
Oh, a ton of trades, but I also got my high school diploma with them.
Yeah, that's good.
Ton of trades.
Regular school.
No, it was no chicks, man. It was all guys, all boys.
No chicks in military school.
5 a.m. PT for the first like 8 months. Crazy.
I was gonna join the I already told y'all about that. I was gonna join and try and be a sniper. That was when my anxiety got real bad.
I'd be a great sniper.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I had patience. I have the patience, I have the endurance, and I can shoot with a rifle like no one you ever seen before.
I feel like everybody says that.
Yeah, but I've been out with a lot of people shooting. We used to go hunting a lot. I hit all my targets. I got a huge family.
Yeah.
And we all shoot and hunt. And I'll outshoot them all. I tell you, one person I know can shoot really good too. Chico. Chico's a pretty good marksman in life. But I had night vision, bro. I had night vision. I used to shoot at shadows.
That's not good.
Oh, yeah.
No. What I mean, like, I could see them. I know what it is, but I could uh tell exactly where they were standing in a bush or something just by getting a glimpse of their shadow, and take them out. And we had to go digging in the bush to look for them. But I'd hit it. I know exactly where everything was.
You had your awareness points turned up.
Yeah, maxed out. I used to do a lot of gator hunting too. They were hard to find in the mud, the little babies too.
Gator.
Gator.
Gators.
I've never had a problem with like shooting animals or nothing, but my biggest deal about the military is I have I have depression on my family, on both sides of my family, and I have some of it, and I have real bad anxiety. So shooting somebody, I was just afraid of having to shoot somebody and then have to deal with the consequences of that happening.
Yeah, I would have been the best soldier, man.
Yeah.
That shit would have been like working at a butcher. Just, you know, assembly line type shit.
That was always my biggest deal. I didn't care about getting shot at or wasn't more really worried about any of that. Just having to shoot somebody and have to deal with it would be a
You
problem
think
for
you would
me.
get PTSD?
Hell yeah. I got PTSD from dumb shit.
Yeah.
So imagine if, you know what I'm saying? Like even to this day, like the cops give me the worst PTSD in the world. Back then when weed was so illegal. And be in a hotel room smoking or something, I think you going to jail forever, man.
It measures the casing and the bullet itself. The casing is
It's crazy
Hey,
how much
you can hear
times
my
have
dad
changed
saying
now.
everything.
Yeah, I can hear you, Dad, man.
Casing, the bullet, everything. He giving him the work.
My buddy got pulled over one time. He had like a couple grams of weed on him. He was on the way to his parents' house, and they pulled him over
When
in
was this?
Knoll like a year ago.
Oh,
They pulled him over in old uh out in the country, Arkansas, and he had just come from hunting. He had a shotgun in his trunk, and they pulled him over and they smelled the weed, so they needed to search his car, and they got the weed. Or actually, I think my buddy gave him the weed. It was just like, I have this. I don't want to get in trouble for it, nothing like that. Well, they took it and they said, well, we got to search your car. So they searched his car, and he had the shotgun in his trunk, and they ended up charging him with a firearm. I don't know what the charge is exactly. There's a charge for a firearm with drug paraphernalia or something like that. He had like 3 grams of weed, and a shotgun that he used for hunting. It was a legal shotgun and everything. It was just crazy.
Yeah, man.
He was like 19 at the time.
Damn. A lot of county time, boy.
He ended up going to the jail over there and stayed overnight. We didn't know what happened to him or nothing, but I think his parents went and got him out.
He's lucky.
hey, my
Yep.
dad's
Still
telling
be
his
alive.
origin story.
The origin story of the AR-16. 15, whatever.
Is that your uncle? He like, man, I just wanted to know how to shoot, if it's a good gun or not. I didn't care.
The rest of the story.
Just trying to show you my gun. Shit. I get it. You know guns.
Yeah.
Oh, now I got 2 bounty hunters on me. What am I gonna do?
I hear some political stuff going on in there now.
All guns have some political background. Alberto knows about them. He only collects commie guns.
Only common gun. Oh, I have a gun. I need to look and see if I still have pictures of all the guns. I need to look on Discord. I know he would like looking through the guns. I can see them. Well, I won the lottery, 5,000.
It's called the Baltic states. So all those countries out there, they're called the Baltic states because they became countries when the Soviet Union collapsed in
Oh shit.
Talking about the Kalashnikov. He loves the Kalashnikov.
I'm gonna be on early tomorrow after I get out of my appointment, so I'll hit y'all up if y'all on.